Hello, friends. We are about to kick off this season of the podcast. It's going to be a little bit different, but it's going to be good. So, we should talk. Hi, friends. This is Bethany Jennings, and you're listening to We Should Talk. It's a podcast where we talk about anything and everything to encourage, equip, and empower you to be a decent human. Let's talk. So, as I mentioned before, it's going to be a little different this season. Not different in that I won't be here because you're stuck, but different in that I won't be the only person here. So this is what I have decided. I have decided that this season, I'm going to attempt for every episode to be a quality conversation. So, this season of the podcast will be quality conversations. And it's just me talking to people. I want you to feel like you just pulled up a chair at the table, or you decided to cozy up on the couch and join the conversation with me and whoever happens to be on that episode. Some of the episodes you'll hear have been recorded for over a year. Some of the episodes you'll hear are only a few months old. Some of them I may have recorded the night before and I put it out. We'll see what happens. I'm sure, knowing me, that some of the episodes will be me talking to myself, which happens more often than not, but that's okay. We all have our own kind of crazy. While I have been gone, though, since the last season, I've had a whole baby. Yes, I have had Silas Maximus Jennings, and we have taken 3 months, as of now it's been 3 months, to adjust to life with him, and he is a wonderful, long, lanky piece of joy. His laughs and coos are just precious. And Onyx is adjusting well. And the first thing he does every morning is run to find baby. And so there's been a few adjustments in life. And I'm sure that'll come up in these conversations. Oh, life update, I guess, is where we're at this point. Yes, had a baby. Onyx is doing great. He's going to be 2 in just over a month, which is breaking my heart. But we're going to make it. David is still traveling more than ever. I'm still traveling, but not as much as I was before. I'm trying to keep, my commitments that I made pre-Silas. But adjustments have to be made. Motherhood calls for adjustments. But aren't adjustments required in every stage of life? I'm pretty sure. Even adjustments in who you talk to and who you could really connect with, and that's required for different stages of life. There's some people that are like, they are foundational, like they are bricks in your life. They build you up consistently, and they help you remain stable. There are some people who are just scaffolding. They help you build to the next phase of your life, and then they just kind of fade away. But maybe that's a conversation for another time. Adjustments. Life is full of them. But we're doing okay with this adjustment. Not every day is fairy tale. Some days I really feel like I'm losing my mind. But I have a very strong support system in my family. I have a very strong support system with a few close friends. And I'm so thankful for the people God's put in my life. That it's not accidental. No meeting is by chance. No connection is by accident. I recently heard that there is no Hebrew word for luck. I think it was Brother Jordan that said that, maybe, at our church. He's amazing. He and his wife are precious people. There's no Hebrew word for luck. Nothing is chance. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is coincidence. Every moment of our life is intentional, and I want to spend each moment intentionally. Because you can spend time or you can invest time. And I'd like to invest it as much as possible. So that being said, I've had to say no to a few things because I can invest, where people are asking me to go, but my kids only get one mom, and I want to be their mom. Now, still willing to travel, still willing to go, sing, speak, all of those things. I have to budget my time. Time is the great equalizer. Everybody just gets 24 hours a day. It's not like anybody gets any more time a day. That's not how it works. Like there's only 24 hours in a day. And I never, ever, ever want my kids to feel like I have put them on the back burner or they are the lowest thing on my priority list. So anyways, when I can go, we strap them on and put them in the stroller and we make a trip of it. But right now, in this season, they are my biggest investment. So, there's that. Speaking of investing time, scaffolding and bricks and those kinds of things, I really think that's kind of where this season's theme came from. Or I'm going to call it a theme. I hope I stick with it. I don't know. There's a reason I named this podcast We Should Talk, because it's very broad. It's not about one specific topic. Every episode can be something different because I tend to do things. I tend to do things. And I like a good routine, but I like the ability to change the routine whenever I feel like it. But the theme of this season being quality conversation, I do think kind of stems from the scaffolding versus brick relationships idea, because Scripture even tells us that the apostles continued steadfastly in doctrine and in fellowship, prayers and breaking of bread. So fellowship is right up there with the doctrine and with prayer and with breaking bread. Like it's very important. Fellowship is extremely important. If you hang out with the wrong people long enough, you start becoming those people. So fellowship is about communion. It's about commonality. It's about connection. And so I can't be in fellowship with people who are not going the same direction as me. I can't be in fellowship with people who have different priorities and are not concerned with the kingdom. That's not to say that you can't be friends with people. Of course, be friendly. There's never an excuse to be rude. Be friendly. But to actually spend time and invest energy into a relationship, it needs to be with someone who reflects your priorities, who reflects your overall mission. And for Christians, our mission is to spread the gospel. Our mission is to show Christ in our everyday life. Our mission is to further the kingdom. So these quality conversations come from people that I do not mind fellowshipping with. I remember, maybe it was when I was a kid, a Sunday school teacher or something. I don't know where I heard it, but I remember hearing it described as fellowship is fellows in a ship. You have to be going the same direction if you're in the same ship. So there's your Sunday school lesson for the day. So let's kick this season off. Let's see what happens. I really hope you guys stick around for it. The next episode that I'm going to put out is a conversation that was recorded over a year ago. It was recorded, I think it was September of 2022. And you'll hear Onyx in the back. You're going to hear a lot in the background. It was like one of the first episodes I ever recorded. I was still figuring out how to operate everything. But it was just sitting around the table at my granny's house. And I started talking to my cousins. Haley and Heidi, who are originally from Kentucky. You'll meet them next episode. They're really amazing people. And I don't even remember how long this episode is. There were a few breaks. The insanity in next week's episode, you guys, y'all, it was crazy. There was dogs, there was children, there were senior citizens. Stuff was crazy. So I will see y'all next time. And thanks for sticking around. Well, that was fun. I'm glad you stuck around for the whole thing. And thank you for talking to me today. Y'all go like and follow and review and do all the podcast things that people do. And don't forget to be a good human.